Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I haven't done any videos so far because I've been so busy with my 2024 haunt. But today's a glorious day that enables me to advance quite a bit. And I want to show you what I've done with my haunted pathway, or whichever name I'm going to give it. And I was inspired by a couple of YouTube videos to do this, and I love the idea. And the idea came to me because I received some gym equipment and they came on 2 pallets. So the boxes came on 2 pallets, and I said, I gotta do something with those 2 pallets. And I think those 2 pallets really help in the process. So I'll just show you what it is right now at the end on a beautiful sunny day. And a little bit later in the video, you'll get to see it with all the black light in function, in full effect. Let's just go back all the way to August of this year, where I started putting together the pathway. There's a lot of information in order to make it safe and efficient and super fun. As you can see from here, my first attempt, I had put some cushions, and the cushions are glued to the planks with PL construction adhesive. And as you can see, there's some planks that are not supported, or there's a small danger of little feet being stuck underneath. But I had my next door neighbor, she's I think 8 years old, and she was stepping on this and was barely making any, like she was thinking a little bit and she was finding it extremely fun. But there was really no issues with her walking on the planks. I think it's more when you're like 120 pounds or more, or 100 pounds or more, that there is an issue with these separate cushions that are about 4 inches by 4 inches glued to the planks. So what I did was I cut my foam in a length, not that thick, but you can see again about 5 inches wide. And I have 2 of them, but they're not separate cushions. They form the entire length of that section of the path. And you will see the difference when I walk on the path. This is what this does with the separate cushions. So it is very fun. I love it. I think it's great, and it's been tested quite a bit, but this definitely is more stable. It feels more stable. Again, I'm 210 pounds, so, but it definitely is more stable because there's less separation between the planks. And the pallets that I have, that I had access to, the wood planks were very thin. So what I did was I solidified each one of them with a piece of wood because they're very thin for walking. So this makes it a bit stronger and a bit safer. For easy storage, there's absolutely no need to glue those foam on underneath the platform that I've created. And the main reason for that is easy storage. So that's great. It's going to be so much easier to store the platform after Halloween. And as you can see, it's really stable. You just let it rest on this. And it gives you the flexibility of moving around your platform. Regarding the head, I have a motor wiper, and that motor wiper turns about 90 degrees. It doesn't do a full 360 degrees. And I have a Fright Prop picovolt dimmer and programmer. I'll get to that in a second. And what I have here is this apparatus. And it makes the head move from side to side. I think it's a fun part. This is just, I'm gonna improve the head, I'm gonna improve the hands. I just used what I had right now because I wanted to test the mechanism. And it's essentially those metal pegs attached to the PVC pipe, recycled PVC pipe. And what's really important is for the PVC pipe to slide. So it's a 0.5-inch PVC pipe that slides into 2 pieces of 1-inch PVC pipe. And what you do is this enables you to adjust this. If this tends to touch it, you'll just move it a little bit on the side if you don't want to unscrew the screw. You could just unscrew the screw of the bracket, but this is how I did it. And also, 2 things to secure is, as you can see, I don't use PVC cement. I use screws on every one of my PVC props, because that enables me to pull it apart, to make adjustments. Once you commit to cement, you just can't take it apart. And I have a T-connector for the head right in the middle of it that screws in, and a 90-degree elbow connector here. And this is just a foam head from Amazon on which I put this dreadful, ugly, low-quality mask for now. So I'll see what I'll be doing if my time allows. One thing really important that's always an issue is attaching this bracket to the motor itself. No matter how much you screw it in, it tends to detach after a while. So I did commit to welding the bolt to the shaft of the motor. So just one shot on one side, one shot on the other side with an inexpensive welding machine, a Vevor welding machine. About the picovolt dimmer. So now it's at the middle, so it's not moving. So this is a dimmer where you can have, it doesn't make really a difference with this prop, but you can make it move from left to right or right to left. And adjust it to make it really, really, really slow. The wonderful thing about this is that with this record button, you can record up to 2 minutes of movement. So if you decide to make it slow and then make it really fast and go from one side to side and back to slow again to just make jerky movements, you can record it. So to me, that's my dimmer of choice. Of course, this is the Rolls-Royce. It does cost a mint compared to cheap dimmers, but I love the fact that you can record very easily at the push of a button the movements of your prop. This is what it looks like with 2 100-watt LED lights. I had this LED strip light, and I said, you know what, let me just put it underneath it. So as you can see, there's an LED strip light that goes almost to the entire length of the path. I didn't do it, I didn't place it in the center because it wasn't long enough, but it was important for me, at least, for them to have guidance as to being able to follow the path and to give it an additional nice colorful effect so it lights up underneath. You see that the fluorescent paint that I use in the can follows each side of the path. Did you notice the mistake that I did? I just noticed it just now. Right here. This should not have been painted on, just around the path. And I didn't make that mistake on the second palette. So that's how it looks like. I have two LED lights, one on each side. And if I put hanging, which I will, put my brides, they'll be hanging. So I'm gonna have to put another LED light to make sure that nothing obstructs the lighting of the path. So there it is. This is how it looks like when it's with fluorescent paint. Distortions Unlimited, Affliction, and Rancid. I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial, and I'll let you know after Halloween how it went. There are people here, including myself. There's going to be a lot of friends that are helping out and to guide people on the path. So I'm just being overly cautious, but I guess you could never be too much. So thank you, and if you like, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content coming up very soon. Thanks.